And now for the answer you've all been waiting for. Is this the end of cream of rice? Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I am super excited today because I've just picked up a big parcel from TBJP and I've got some stuff in there that I think you're going to want to see. Right, this is what we got. Let's break into it and let's see what's inside. And we have got the brand new Oats So Creamy. But we haven't just got the one bag. So we've got here chocolate fudge, cookies and cream, custard cream, caramel biscuit, and last but not least, milk, chocolate, salted caramel. All the new 5 flavours. So if you haven't seen, this is essentially the oat version of cream of rice. If you're a fan of cream of rice, then this is going to be right up your street. So if we take the chocolate fudge, for example, the ingredients are oat flour. So there's a little bit more fibre in this compared to cream of rice. But if you're a fan of oats, this is going to be very good. So I'm going to be reviewing all of these new flavours and giving you an honest opinion on which ones I think are the best. So let's get stuck into it. But actually, before we begin, let me give you a little bit of a warning. Please don't be like me and leave this in the microwave for too long and turn your back on it. Otherwise, you will open the microwave to see it as overflowed over the side of the bowl. Not the best start in the world, but I will make sure I salvage as much of this as I can. First up, we've got the caramel biscuit flavour. When I open this bag, the smell is incredible. So we are already off to a really good start. Let's sit down and give this a taste test. Texture wise, looks similar to cream of rice. You can see it's got a similar sort of look, but definitely just a little bit thicker. Here we go. First bite of the new Oats So Creamy. Let's see how it is. So, initial reaction. The texture is very similar to cream of rice actually. That is definitely not going to be the best one for me though. If you've had the cream of rice flavour, I think it is definitely better though. So, I think I'm going to give this 6 out of 10. So next up, we've got the chocolate fudge flavour. Now I'm a big fan of this, both as a cream of rice flavour and as ISO Pro. So let's see if we can make it a hat trick and if the oats are just as good as those two. And another thing that I forgot to mention before is when I made the first batch, I did a 4:1 water to oat ratio. And for this one, I've actually gone with a 3:1 ratio. So it's a little bit thicker this time. So let's have a sit down and see how it tastes. There we go. Chocolate fudge. Let's get a nice dig in here. Yeah, that is significantly thicker doing the 3:1 ratio compared to the 4:1. There you go. I'm a little closer with that. Okay, Oats So Creamy, flavour number 2, chocolate fudge. Let's see how it tastes. That's very nice. I do like that one a lot. Definitely better than the caramel biscuit, but how good is it? Just off that literally one bite, I'm going to go with solid 7.5 out of 10. Okay then, next up, we've got the cookies and cream flavour. Initially when I opened the bag, it has a much more subtle chocolatey smell compared to the chocolate fudge. The chocolate fudge was good. Let's have a look and see how this does in comparison. So I know that I'm only doing it literally just off one bite, but I just am doing this for the sake of fairness because I found that sometimes when you eat something, if you eat a little bit more of it, you can sometimes then change your opinion about it. So for this comparison between all the flavours, I'm just doing it off the one bite. Here we go, cookies and cream. Let's see how it tastes. That is much more subtle than the chocolate fudge. It's probably my least favourite so far. I don't know what it is about the cookies and cream. It doesn't resemble a cookie to me. Unfortunately, something's got to be last, and it might be this one, but I'm going to have to give this one only a 5 out of 10. Next up, we've got the custard cream flavour. I'm genuinely so impressed with how accurate the smell of this is. And if I didn't know any better, I would assume this is not oats and it's just a bag of crushed up custard creams. Let's dive right into this and see if the flavour lives up to the smell. I'll give you guys a close up of what we're working with here. And let's dig in to this. Yeah, there you go. Nice. The moment of truth. Custard cream going down. Here we go. Now that is very good. If you've had the custard cream of rice flavour, that is probably one of my favourite flavours. This is honestly just as good, and I think it would literally come down to, they're both on par, and you would just have to pick your cream rice person or an oat person, because that is fantastic. I'd have to give that 9 out of 10. Really good. And last but by no means least, we have milk chocolate salted caramel. And I'll tell you why I'm extra excited about trying this one, is because this is a brand new flavour. There are no other products in the entire Trained by JP range, not in the cream of rice or any of the protein powders. There is no milk chocolate salted caramel of anything else. Super excited to try this. Let's see how it tastes. Right then, last one. Milk chocolate salted caramel, oats so creamy. That is so good. There is such a big difference between that and the chocolate fudge. A lot of the time with chocolate products, when they say that it's chocolate combined with something else, a lot of the time you can't even taste anything other than chocolate. There is such a clear difference with that. You can really sense the caramel coming through. That is really nice. I want to give it a 10, but I know that they can come up with something, I think, even better than this. So I'm going to give it a 9.5. And I really hope I can see this flavour coming out in protein and in the cream of rice. After trying all the new products, I am really impressed with Oats So Creamy. Based on the rankings that I gave each of the flavours, if I had to put them in order from my favourite to my least favourite, it goes milk chocolate salted caramel, custard cream, chocolate fudge, caramel biscuit, and finally cookies and cream. But remember, this is just my opinion, and taste is a very personal thing. So make sure that you try all of the flavours and find out which one you enjoy the most. And now for the answer you've all been waiting for. Is this the end of cream of rice? No, of course it's not. Cream of rice has been an absolute staple for me for as long as I can remember now, so there is no way that I'll be ditching it out anytime soon. Something that I will be trying is, especially the next time that I'm in prep or just doing a diet in general, is actually combining cream of rice with Oats So Creamy, just to add a little bit more fibre in, just to keep me full when I am dieting. So if you're currently in that situation, try out some flavour combinations. Let me know if there's any good ones that you come across. I'd love to give them a try at some point. But anyway, that is all I've got for you today, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new so that you don't miss any new content coming your way. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.